I'm a Kunat from Louisiana. I want to tell you what kind of life we passed. We were a really big family, 12. We had 2 crippled ones in the family. And I want to let you know we had a hard time. My mama died, I was 11 years old. And I had to stay with people to make a living. And stay like that till I was going on 22 when I got married. The first time I saw Evelyn, she was a little bit of girl. She came at my brother, bought some black pepper. So I asked my sister-in-law, I said, who is that pretty little girl? She said, that's Mr. Dupree's girl. Mr. Dupree's girl, she said, I adopted. I said, if she would be big, it would be mine. And it happened that it was mine. So, I want to tell you, I was going on 22 when I got married. I thought I would be a boss, my own boss. I believe it was worse. Because I'm 75, I'm still not my boss. They had told me, after you make 21, you're your own boss. It's not true. And we farmed till I was 40 years old. And I quit farming. I went to work janitor. And I worked for, they built some new school, they transferred me. One time I was transferred because I voted against the tax. The last time, that school I was working with Charlie Richard. And my wife applied to work in the lunchroom. They told her she was too old, and that was a lie. I told Charlie Richard he was a lie. Charlie Richard, maybe he have book sense, but he don't have no common sense. Because so my wife started working, she worked 17 years at the packing house, and she worked at school 4 hours a day. And so one day they had a opening in the lunchroom. She wanted to work in the lunchroom. I said, no. I said, don't work in the lunchroom. I said, you work hard enough. You work 15 years while it was cold. You can't stand cold no more. I said, that'd be too hard for you. I said, no, she applied me. They told her she was too old. I knew that was a lie. And so Charlie Richard had a meeting about the election. So he said, at 1 o'clock, Mr. Gillory, you and your wife come. He said, I got a meeting, the election. He said, the election for the school, tax. So he said, at 1 o'clock, come in. We went. We were sitting all around the table, the cook and me and Evelyn. He talked to the cook, said, any help you all can do, talk to your parent, friend. He said, we need the money. So after he talked to the cook, he talked to Evelyn. He said, you too, Miss Gillory, he said, you vote for the tax, he said, try to help. When he turned around, he told me, you too, Mr. Gillory. I said, you talked to the wrong man. Because I said, you see that woman over there, she's she's more old than me. She's too old to work in the lunchroom, and I'm more old than her. I said, the election day will be our day. It won't be you and John Dupree. I'll show you. So they lost the election. It was a shame how far they lost. And after that same year, after I finished cleaned my school, it was ready for the school to open again. It was not time. And our whole year changed, Janet's year changed in July. What he did, he told me one day, you have to paint the school. I said, well, I'll see about it. So I went to the school board, I talked with one of the supervisors. I said, Mr. Robertley, I said, I would like to know if the janitor have to paint the school. He said, if the boss tells you to do it, you have to do it. I said, well, If the boss tell me to kill, I have to kill. I say, hell no, I'm not going to paint it. I say, I'm a janitor, I'm not going to paint it. All right, with all that, him and John Dupree, when they came to change my year of school to appoint me again, they sent me, I was a head janitor, and they sent me another school. The colored fellow was there, he had quit, he didn't have enough work, help, so he quit before the school was over. I went over there, they transferred me over there, John Dupree called me at the office, he said, oh, you good work. He said, we need you over there. When I found out, I had thrown the key on the Charlie Richard's desk. I was so mad and nervous. So I went to see what he said. So that's why he told me, we put you at North Elementary School. All right. I went to see the school. I could cry after I threw the key on the desk. I couldn't get my key back. So I took it. They didn't put a Gillory head janitor, they put two janitors. They couldn't cut me. They did it though. They didn't know how people from the federal had come at my camp eat supper. I had given them supper. And if I would push it, that, I believe I could lose that job the way they were treating me. All right, I went over there, I cleaned the school. And after I cleaned the school, Mr. Hudson, it was colored man, the principal, he said, Mr. Gillory, he said, tomorrow, he said, you go out northwest, tomorrow evening, tomorrow morning you come over here. I said, Mr. Hudson, I said, what I'll go do with that? He said, you work part-time here and part-time over there. Look, I said, I got enough of those monkey shine. I say, if I go over there, I'll be dead. The only way I'll go if I'm dead. They bring me over there. I'm not going. The one told you that, tell him. All right. So they called another election for the school. So Mr. Hudson wanted to put that colored fella, head janitor, because I went ahead before I went there, and they couldn't cut me off, and they did it. Try to take the food out my family mouth. And I would like to know what they did with the money I was supposed to get. Because I worked 25 years, and they had one, he was 13 years service with the school board. He was making over $900 a month, and I was making a little over 700 and something. So I met John Dupree and Henry Monte at the funeral home. They transferred me out of the high school. I met him at I told Mr. Dupree, I said, wait, look, if you'll leave over here, you'll call another election. And I said, what I did for the first one, I'm going to do it again. So that's why they decided to move me out of the high school. So after I was over there, I met him at the funeral home when Evelyn's aunt had died. Mr. Dupree said, how you like that in high school? I said, well, Mr. Dupree, it was about time. I said, I went to 17 years at elementary school. If I have to finish my high school, it was about time you to send me over there. But the person laughed. All right, so after I was over there, they had school at night. The last man had to stick. After the day's work, it was around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock some night. I was supposed to be paid. And when I went to collect at the school board, they had run out of money. And all the others had worked before me, they collect, and they some started working after me. Another janitor got at the high school, so they put him work at night. He collect, me I didn't collect. They had to hold me down all my life. All right, after they told me they want to get rid of me. They told me if I want to retire, it was the time because I had to go 3 more years to make $50 more. And we were supposed to have a raise, so I got the raise on my retirement, so said. because there was a bunch of lies, snake in the grass, that's what I call them. And I had to work after work, because they cut my salary down to try to make raise my family, not for them to suffer and to be hungry. And look, I did that. So now I got my security, I paid the security on the cut grass. They thought they would make me die hungry. I would like for them to know I was little smart than them. I didn't have no book sense. I had common sense. They got book sense, but they don't have the common sense, horse sense we call that. And that's the time I passed. All right, I retired, and I was drinking a little bit. I don't know who hit my wife. They sent me at, I call that alcohol school. It's people alcoholic. And there plenty of people don't know what's that alcoholic. Alcoholic, I'm not a smart man, I'm crazy. I didn't have no school. I learned to talk English after I got married with my sister-in-law. They teach me. And I sure thank for what they did, because it sure helped me. When I started janitor, it would be for them I couldn't talk. I couldn't say maybe cornbread, that's all. And they teach me every time I would say something wrong, Abby and Annie. They teach me, I sure thank you for what they did. And I raised three daughters. And I believe I raised it right, because I believe they love me. And we had bad luck. We lost one. She was 41 years old. And she was I didn't have no boy, she was my boy. She would help me cut grass. I would give her the money, she was excited. I had to buy her clothes. And so she was glad. So one time she was in the first operation she had, my wife was asked, she said, they look like no, it's more clothes than you, than me. I said, you know how come? I said, because she worked with me, cut grass and all that. I said, that's all. I said, that's why she loves you just as much she loves me. And I said, that's why she's like that. And I tried to tell the teacher, the children, to raise that children like I was raised. They think I'm crazy. What I'm talking about, raise that children, if they try to raise that children, if they do wrong, they won't have nothing to reproach. They won't say, well, I tried, but I didn't succeed. Well, they won't have nothing to reproach. And I tell them that plenty of times. Say, maybe I'm crazy. But that's the life I passed. And I'm glad I'm still that. And I went to an alcohol school. They put me in jail. All right. So I stayed there. It will be 7 days, Monday. So the Sunday, I tried to, I told the nurse that I'm leaving. She said, you can't leave. I said, what keep me from leaving? She said, we'll call the sheriff. I said, you can call, ma'am, I said, I don't want to insult you. You can call Reagan. I'm going. So she said, that paper you signed, you signed that paper you leaving? I said, yeah. I signed the paper. Well, I left, my son-in-law came get me. So I would watch the TV at his house. That Howard Rank sent the deputy to get me. That's all the furniture I had in my life. So I went back to the hospital. Dr. Landry was my doctor. He said, we'll put you where you can get out. They put me at that school in Cypress School in Lafayette. It's not a school, I call that a school. Try to teach the people. And the one ahead of the school to try to teach the people, like if I would be alcoholic. He was alcoholic, he lost his wife, and after he made 28 days, he got him a job. I can show the people he was alcoholic. after you alcohol, they still repeat that, and you quit. I believe if you quit, 4 or 5 years not alcoholic no more, they still repeat it. And our last meeting we had, at first, I had to pass the first step. Well, the first step is to tell the path of your life. And I say, well, I saw plenty before me. At the end of 7 days you're in there. You have to go, we got a meeting, you have to pass the test. They question you, pass your life. I saw the people before me, they would write that down. And me, I couldn't write, I couldn't read. And when it came my time, my days, well, I said, maybe I won't pass. There's only way I could use the phone if I would pass the first step. Oh, I did it. And they had one fella in there, he said, well, you the best. I said, yeah? He said, yeah, you didn't have no school? He said, you couldn't write it down? He said, you the best. I had 2 questions after I finished talking. All right. At the end of the day, the last meeting, it's a monkey show they got. Last meeting you have to stay till 10:30 for the last meeting. Well, the last meeting is to say, I'm alcoholic. I passed a good day, I'm alcoholic. When I passed my first step, when it came that last meeting, they all, when it come to my turn, I said, they had a nurse then come every night. I said, well, I'm alcoholic, I passed a good day. When it come to me, well, I said, I'm alcoholic, I passed a good day, and I thought I had made my first step 70 years ago. And I said, they tell me I made it today. And I think it was a crazy meeting they had there. Because they don't know alcoholics. There's plenty of people don't know what people are alcoholic. Alcoholic, I understand I was drinking too much. I understand that. And I believe my wife got a little help because I didn't believe she had the heart to do it, to send me over there. And she wouldn't be sent over there, she got help. And they don't know, alcoholic, if you can do it on. If you miss it at night, you're going to get it. Me, I would drink in the daytime, I never did drink at night. After I go to bed, I go to bed. But she wants to send me. Now, if y'all think about alcoholic, you believe those people work for you, they work for their pocket. It costs over $10,000 the time I spend over there. It would be for money, they wouldn't care about your life. Yeah. Well, that's all. I say y'all, I don't know if y'all going to enjoy that tape, but that's all what I can say.